we have Uruguay going up against South Korea. This is a very fun matchup, I feel. And Song Hyung-min's availability will be, or Hyung-min Song, however you want to pronounce it, is, he's injured, but he is really working towards getting back. And I think this matchup can be very entertaining one way or another because these are both somewhat fun teams to watch. What is going to happen in this matchup, guys?
This is gonna be a really interesting game.
This is definitely gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I think I think Son's availability is huge. To me, Son's availability on South Korea is almost as big as Sadio Mane's on Senegal.
Right.
Like it's that level of impact, you know.
Yeah. He's also like their leader. I mean, he has that leadership trait where he can, get these guys to work with him. Without him there, it's like they seem kind of lost.
Right. I completely agree. And because of that, I've got Uruguay taking this game. Actually, I think people are sleeping on Uruguay, forgetting kind of how good of a team they actually have coming to this World Cup, the players they have. So I got Uruguay winning this 2-1. I think South Korea is going to keep it close. They're going to frustrate Uruguay. But at the end of the day, I think Uruguay is going to find a way. I mean, they have probably the best strikers group coming to this World Cup. Darwin Nunez, Luis Suarez, Edison Cavani. I mean, that's you got Valverde, who not a striker, but very talented winger / midfielder.
Yeah.
And they've got a solid defense. I believe Araujo is now back from injury from Barcelona. I think I'm saying his name right, Ronald Araujo. So that will be big for them. If he's playing, is he playing? I thought I heard something that he was coming back. So
it says that he will not play in the World Cup group stage matches.
Okay, so
but he's a phenomenal player. You're right, but
so I think they brought him, but maybe he's just not going to be available.
Yes, so he was named on the list for the 26 players that will travel to Qatar, but he has a serious thigh injury.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So
yeah, I mean, yeah. So you got him, you got Godin. I mean, you got a really solid team for Uruguay, and I think they're going to do just enough here to get past South Korea.
Right. Yeah, I like that too. I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with Uruguay. I think they are going to win this game 2-0. I think if Son was playing, then it might be 2-1. I don't think it'll be a big difference though, whether or not he plays, because I still think that South Korea won't be able to win this game, unfortunately.
Right.
I do love the Uruguayan team. I was a big fan of Diego Forlan back in the day. I think Suarez is an amazing striker. The thing is that he's not playing at that level that he was the last few seasons. He went back to his boyhood club, which I completely respect, and I know that you're not going to just lose your touch in one season. But I feel like he hasn't had the same level of intensity that he has in past years. So I feel like he might be a little off, unfortunately. And I have a really big issue with Darwin Nunez. I think he has a lot of potential. I just think that he's very indecisive and has a lot of problems when when his path to goal isn't clear. So when the ball is coming to him and he has a clear shot on goal, and he'll take it, and most of the time he'll make it. But when there's a small, issue with one defender being in front of him, it's like his brain shuts off and he forgets how to pass the ball or how to dribble or anything. Right. I've seen a lot of times of him being selfish at Liverpool this season, where they could easily score a goal, but instead of passing the ball, he shoots it from a ridiculous angle and completely misses it. So as good of a striker as Darwin Nunez is, I think he has he lacks a lot of that maturity and experience. So I think that he will struggle a bit. I think Cavani is actually going to be the one to step up for them in this game. And yeah, like I said, I think it's going to be a 2-0 win for Uruguay as well.
Hey, I don't like that slander against my fantasy player, Darwin Nunez. Hey,
bro.
The man, never mind the fact that he got a red card in his second match, but I'm keeping my eye on you, buddy.
He's had 2 good game weeks out of 16.
But anyways, all right. Now that I know how Simone feels about my boy Nunez.
I mean, I like your points, yeah. But Uruguay,
I mean, with time, he'll be a very good striker, but just right now, for the moment.
Yeah, that's fair.